Welcome to the channel. It's your girl Sadiqa Soul. Listen, I'm trying this new thing where I meal prep on Fridays. So we got everything laid out here. This is gonna be lunch or dinner. I haven't decided yet. And I've got dinner prep over there. But my goal is to have everything I need for next week done tonight. So welcome yourselves in. Right now I am just seasoning the chicken. We're gonna make some cauliflower fried rice. Those are the vibes. Except no actual rice, just cauliflower fried rice. We're gonna do eggs, chicken. It's gonna be like a stir fry, like Asian vibes. Welcome to whoever just came inside. I probably should put a bra on. That's what I should probably do. Let me go get my zip up. Okay, be right back. You guys watch the chicken. Don't let anybody get the chicken. Watch the chicken. You can probably still hear me going up the stairs. Okay, we're back. No more distractions. I've been going up and down the stairs, getting everything. So here we are. Here we are. Here we are. We're back. I'm back, guys. Hi, Barry. Thanks for coming. Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. All right, y'all. Like I said, cauliflower fried rice. And got my olive oil here. We're going to just put this in the pan. And we are going to turn the stove on here. Does anybody else do it like this? This is how I be doing it. I might be a little bit too much oil, but we'll be all right. Okay, put that to like medium or so. Hey guys, welcome back for meal prepping. Got cauliflower fried rice. Oh yeah. We're making cauliflower fried rice. As you guys come in, thank you for thumbing up the video. I'm meal prepping. I'm meal prepping tonight. Okay, so I seasoned up the chicken. So what I put in my chicken is I put salt and pepper, but garlic powder, onion powder. I'm gonna put crushed red peppers and paprika. All right, I also have minced garlic. I've got soy sauce and I've got hoisin sauce. Okay, so that's gonna be, oh, and I have sesame seed oil. Good morning, Sarbit. Sesame seed oil is gonna be helping it taste more like a stir fry. Where did I put that is the question. I bought something last time. I don't remember what it was. Maybe I put it in here. Oh, here it is. Yep. Sesame oil. Everyone's good. Thank you for asking. How about you? Sarbjeet? Sarbjeet? Okay, so this is going to go in the fried rice. I'm just going to continue seasoning up the chicken. Hey, Shari. How are you, girlfriend? Happy Friday. Some of us, it's Saturday. Hi. Is it Themia? Food, yes. Yes, I know. Where are you from? I am from the US. What am I cooking? I am cooking cauliflower fried rice with chicken. You guys are gonna see it's gonna come all together. This is my second time making it. I've got more ingredients this time, so I'm excited about that. And the chicken looks like it's got the chicken nice and seasoned here. I am on Instagram. Follow me at Sadiqa Soul. It's the same name of my YouTube channel. Thank you, young ninja. Okay, period. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Okay. At any point, let me know if you guys can't hear me because I got the microphone in and I'm talking kind of quiet because I just got off work and I don't want to strain my voice. You know what I mean? What I mean, Jelly Bean? You don't want the volume up or the heat up too high because sometimes it can burn the chicken on the outside and like not thoroughly cook it on the inside. So that's why I like to make sure that I should even turn it down even lower because it's too high. And one little piece left. Thank you, young ninja. I appreciate that. I'm sure you are beautiful as well. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Can you guys hear the sizzle or is it too quiet? I usually have two pans going, but I feel like I don't know. I don't want to do two pans. I mean, I could. I can't use just the glasses and hair clacker. Thank you, Themia. You're so sweet. I am literally just got in from work. My goal is to be done with making all this food by I just touched the chicken, now I'm touching my hair. Hold on. My goal is to be make done with all this by either 8:30 or 9. Where do I work? I work 20 minutes from where I live. That's where I work. Oh, you live in the UK? It's 7:39 p.m. You're probably like 8 hours ahead of me. What part of the UK? Child, get this hair together. Whitney Chidima. Let's check in on this chicken, y'all. Time to flip it. I think this side could have used more seasoning. It's not too late to add it though. Yeah, I didn't season both sides, so that's okay. Because once I put it in there with the rice, that's when it's gonna get most of the seasoning. So my real name is Emil. This is my mom's account. You live in Ohio? Okay. I've never been to Ohio. What's it like out there? Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna. No, I'm not. What time is it in the UK? It's gotta be like 2 a.m. 2 a.m. All right, that's enough. It's 10:50. 10:50 for you, but for the UK person, 3:41 a.m. Oh my god, you're crazy. Oh, you're having the snowstorm? I heard a lot of the Midwest and the East Coast is getting a lot of snow right now. I hope you guys are okay out there. Gonna poke some holes in here, make sure everything's getting cooked through. And put that back over. Sometimes you're supposed to cut through it because sometimes the pieces can be too thick. I'm glad you guys are alright out there. Kind of dim. Can you smile to brighten up the room? Hello, Armani. Is that better? How's it going? How's life? Ooh, this smells good now. I couldn't smell it like for a while. Yeah, I cut through this bad boy. I'm gonna do a project on Northeast. Lives without strife, that's good. Hi, Young Ninja. You've seen these PJ pants before? I've definitely worn them before. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let that cook. I'm gonna let that be on a slow simmer. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting up some of this vegetables because we gotta multitask. We don't want to be up here all night. We want to be done soon. Okay. So let's cut some onions and let's cut some bell pepper. So I think I want to do, let's see. I think I'm gonna do red onions. I have a bag of white and red. We're gonna do a little bit of red, not too much, because I feel like in fried rice you should probably do green onions, but we're gonna do red onions and bell pepper. Okay, not too much though. You guys see me cutting? You can't even see. So you guys, I've been meal prepping every week. I meal prep breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I never thought I'd be doing it like this. Like I'm really faithful about it, and it's because I'm in the office 5 days a week, so I have to know what I'm eating. At least it helps eliminate the stress during the week, and yeah, it's been pretty good. You know, I'm also trying to like eat better, eat healthier. So if I plan my meals out and I know it's going to be healthy, then I feel pretty good about it. Yeah, but when I worked from home, I never prepped like this. Truthfully, when I worked from home, I would just order Uber Eats. Like more times than I like to admit. These are the red onions. Do you eat the same thing every day during the week and had meal prepping affected your mood? So I do eat, I usually prep for 4 days. And Friday is usually like a day that I choose to do something else. Like I'll probably do takeout on Friday. But if I freeze the food, it'll last longer. But the goal to meal prepping is you have to make stuff that actually tastes good, so you're looking forward to it. Like I don't mind. I'm not super picky. Some people will say, "Oh, I can't eat the same thing every day." Well, I don't really care. As long as it tastes good, I'm okay with eating the same lunch for 5 days. I really don't mind. But I would hate it if the food wasn't good. I would not be looking forward to it, and that's when it sucks. You got to find recipes that you like. You eat the same and had meal prepping affected your mood? Meal prepping has, I feel like it's just nice to know what you're going to eat. Yes, prune juice. This is good for digestion. Hi, Noodle Man. I didn't realize that was you. That makes things simpler. It does make things simpler. It really does make things simpler. All right, let's check on this chicken. So it's looking pretty good. Some parts are looking kind of raw still, but I turned it down. Ooh, look at all this flavor in the pan. I'm gonna actually put the rice in there, the fried cauliflower rice. Let that cook in there like that. Flip that over. This is chicken breasts, I believe, which I don't always cook chicken breasts. No, wait, this is thighs. I think this is thighs. I forgot. I don't really cook chicken that much, so I just had to cut through it so it cooks all the way through. Yeah, but that flavor in there, I'm gonna put the rice on top of that. Happy Friday! Thanks for subscribing, Magoo Black. Appreciate that. Happy Friday, y'all, for sure. So one thing that I've been really, I feel like, struggling with this week is slowing down. Like I feel like every day I'm just on go, and so I have to really, really slow down. And right now I feel like I'm having moments where I need to breathe. Like if you don't slow down, your anxiety can spike, you know? Do I have a Valentine yet? You know, it's so funny. What's interesting about Valentine's Day is that it lands on my mom's birthday, and so every year that's always been my focus. A, I love my mom, and B, she doesn't let me forget about her birthday. So actually, I planned a little trip for her birthday, so it's gonna be fun. But if you mean like a romantic Valentine, no, it's gonna be a great weekend. Yes, it is, Marcus. Happy Friday. Friday is Venus Day. It is the goddess, is the planet of self-care. It's like a goddess. Venus is a goddess. So every Friday I take a bubble bath. So after I meal prep, I'm gonna take a bubble bath. So do something for yourself today to take care of you. Meal prepping is also taking care of me. I'm also trying this thing where if I can meal prep on Friday, I won't have to do anything this weekend. I'll just I'll twiddle my thumbs. I'm even doing laundry right now, you guys. I'm just knocking it out. As a matter of fact, I gotta dry my clothes right now. You thought I left America? How'd you think that? Why did you think I left America? Did I mention that or something? Although, one thing I miss about working remotely is that I can't just pick up and go the way I want to. I'm in the office 5 days a week right now, so I have to show up. But I'm grateful for this job because I haven't had like a job with benefits in a long time and stuff. So I'm gonna just take my time, see how this goes, see where things can go, and then I'm gonna see what's next. But I've been telling myself to just not jump ship. I tend to jump ship too soon. Not this time. I'm gonna take my time. Take my time. You know, man, you still haven't told me why you thought I left America. Friday is known as the Day of Frigg, in Old English, Frigg being the wife of Odin. Which makes sense, right? If Friday is a goddess and his and Frigg is a woman, makes total sense. I'd say that checks out. Everyone's got their own interpretation of, I think, that concept. When did I ever say that though? Did you watch like an old video and like think I was out there doing that or something, or did I? Anyway, nope. I'm still here in the States. That is not the case. You're confusing me for another YouTuber. think this is ready. I want to just do a little taste test. A little slither, you know what I'm saying? This is a pretty big slither. I haven't seen you on YouTube in months. I was just live last Friday, but it has been a while. I haven't seen you either. Hey, Siddiqui. Hi, Rob. Hey, all the familiars are coming. No, I was just live last Friday, and it was funny because I think it was just me and Dakota. If you guys remember Dakota, and everything was just going wrong. I was meal prepping, and my camera was falling all over the place. It was a hot mess, and he was just like, "I won't tell anybody about this." It was stressful, but yeah, I've been live for a bit. You turn your notifications on, little man. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Here, have some. This is so good. I'm gonna eat this piece too. I'm gonna enjoy this for you guys. Okay, that's done, I think. We're gonna let that be what it is. Amazing. We're gonna cut this up. It's super yummy. I'm not even gonna hold you. It's really good. I hate to toot my own horn, but toot toot, beep beep. Okay. You know I'm taking your advice on that move seriously. Oh dang, Rob, you're not playing around. I forgot. What did we talk about? I know you were asking like. I know you were talking about Houston. I know you live in. Where do you live again? Texas? Wait, no, that is Houston. You live in you live. Don't tell me. Louisiana. Love that chicken from Popeyes. That's where you live. You live in Louisiana. Yeah, buddy. See, I knew. I knew. I remember. I know my soul tribe. You guys, my phone could die. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna charge. Okay, well, we went from microphone to no microphone because my phone was about to die. Louisiana. Marcus, are you from Louisiana too? I forgot. I said you were from Louisiana. All right, chicken's done. Boom. You know what? We're not going to do the bell pepper and the rice. We're just going to do the bell pepper and the taco salad, which is for lunch. All right, cool. So we're going to plate this, not plate it, but we're going to just put it back on the cutting board so we can put this up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Memphis, Tennessee. Did you guys ever meet up in person? Like, did you guys ever meet in person? Having talked for so long, I feel like we've all been chatting for a bit. Who's actually gonna meet up? Delish and Trish and all the things about that. Alright, so we are gonna, I want to take advantage of all this in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start cauliflower fried rice. You see? And I'm gonna go ahead and put it here like that. Last time I made 2 bags, so I think I'm gonna do that this time too. This is not enough for 4 days. I'm gonna have this Monday through Thursday. I might even do Friday. I put like Fridays in the freezer. Nice. I take the train down. I didn't know New Orleans had like acne gigs in the market, but I guess it makes sense because I would imagine you're not going all the way out to LA. But I like to hear that type of work is starting to move different parts of the country. Because at one point, it was only in LA. Everybody and their mom moved to LA just for that. Now I'm hearing that there's also a scene in Chicago now for acting and actors. So, and that LA is actually becoming less of the actors' hub, and that they're moving elsewhere, kind of. That's what I heard, you know. It was LA for 8 years, like that. I thought it was just now leaving. I didn't know Louisiana had a. Wow, that's crazy. Well, either way, the closest one to us, and like my mom does that stuff. Like she gets commercials and stuff. I drive her up to her commercial auditions and to her gigs that she books. And the closest one for us, obviously, would be LA. So I never even knew that it left. Yeah, Rob, times I don't get all the comments, so I can't see what you're saying because it doesn't show me. So whatever you miss, you type it on. Respectfully done, respectfully. Alright, lovey. So, hey guys, for some reason I just like, it just kicked me out. No idea why or how that happened. Alright, so we're making the rice now. I'm making a mess. But I like the rice or the cauliflower as an alternative to rice because obviously it's not as much calories or carbs, if you will. And rice does turn into sugar, so you can't have too much of it. So the cauliflower is a nice alternative. It's also very filling too, just like rice is. Raise your hand if you've had cauliflower fried rice before. Raise your hand. Just let me know. I want to know. I want to know. Let me turn this up because it ain't doing that. We will add these mixed veggies in here at the same time. I'm add the mixed veggies. Let's see that mustard. It's not brown rice, it's cauliflower fried rice. It's cauliflower rice. I'm not eating rice at all, it's cauliflower. So use. All that there, that's a lot. This is a lot. I'm gonna end up freezing some of this. everybody go? Did everybody leave because like they got to kick me out? I'm still here. Oh, I should probably have the onions now. That means fries. Did you update us on how the new career was going? I did not. That's a great question. Okay. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm a radio technician. And it's going pretty good. There's a lot to learn. But I programmed radios this week for the first time, and pretty cool. Pretty cool, isn't it? I feel like super techy, you know, like I know things. Oh, snap, program that radio on this frequency. It's a whole new thing. I've never been this technical before in a job, but it's pretty cool. See why people get into it. But yeah, I landed an internship after the class I was taking, and that internship turned into a full-time job, which I'm really grateful for. Thanks. Welcome back, Young Ninja. This is the update, so I got some. This is what you missed. Chicken is done. We're just making the fry. I think I should have did like a bag and a half. This new bag thing is overkill. A little overkill. It's falling off the pan. I'm gonna turn that down. We're just gonna cut this chicken up. But yeah, thanks, Rob. I'm glad you think it's cool. I'm really enjoying it so far. I think I'm just getting used to being in the office so many days a week. Like, I think I've got used to it now, but before it was like a huge adjustment. But after everything I went through last year career-wise, I'm very grateful. Very grateful. And we'll see where it takes me, you know? I have to have all the answers right now, but I know I've got skills, and I'm learning new skills, and that's good enough, you know? Let me know if you guys can't hear me, because I'm talking as if I have the microphone still in, and I know that I don't. My dryer going, and playing with those guys, so I just wanted to scream. My brother just, oh, it wasn't her, but it just was strange, you know? And so I wanted to get done with everything by 9 or 8 to 10. It could happen. I can still make it happen. I believe I still might happen. And, you can't hear me, that's what I thought. If my phone was fully charged, I put the microphone back in so I could talk as quiet as I've been talking on the microphone. My phone's charging right now. Sorry guys, my thing keeps getting like, it's like getting interrupted. I'm not sure what's going on. But hello, Drifty. Yeah, Rob, I haven't, I mean, I know that they have their leaves and stuff. Why, you been reading it or something? Chicken. Alright. Maybe I have this chicken. I'm making cauliflower fried rice. Some of these pieces should be a little bit smaller. Oh, you're connecting the dots. Interesting. What kind of connections have you made so far? Or what kind of like missing pieces have you been able to assemble so far? Sorry if my dryer is loud. There's a lot. Look how much I made. But this really should be enough for 5 days. And if it's too much, I'm gonna freeze it. Oh, thanks, Rob. Alright, y'all, it's time to start adding. I'm gonna fry 2 eggs. I'm gonna put it on top of it. So it's like real fried rice, you know? So before I do that, I need to go ahead and add all the stuff. So first, I'm gonna add some soy sauce. Okay, here's the soy sauce. Real Asian stuff. Okay, then we're gonna add some sesame oil. It smells really good. If you've never had sesame oil, it's so good. It smells like sesame seeds, but it just makes everything taste authentic. Like real fried rice. This hoisin sauce is also a game changer. I could be missing like a fish sauce, but I decided I'm just going to do the hoisin. Open this for the first time. Alright, we got the hoisin on deck. It's kind of thick. That's how we like it though. Yo, YouTube is hating on me today. Like, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, minced garlic. Yeah, oyster for sure. Oyster nutrients. Just like a teaspoon about getting another pot or another pan to cook the fried egg. Or I can just empty this and then cook it there and put it back on top. Maybe I'll get another pan. I just don't want to crave the dishes. I want to taste test, huh? I made this for the second time. It's better this time. Perfecting my recipes. Even better. Okay, I'm gonna new pan and fry the egg. I've been using the biggest pot in my kitchen to stir meat because I haven't filled up the stove before. Same. You can see the stove right now. I always overestimate the size of the cauliflower bags. Like how much food is in that cauliflower bag. So that's why now I know. This is crazy. I might as well just wait till I'm done with everything because I might make another mess. I'm trying to stir everything up after I add the eggs. Don't want to do that. Cause havoc. Cleaning up twice for no reason. I just turned it a little bit so I can cook better. And that cauliflower becomes a little softer, not as crunchy. This is actually pretty good. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Ooh, shrimp, yes. The reason I did chicken is because I like shrimp, but I don't know if I can have shrimp for like a whole week. So it's consistent with meal prep. If it were just like dinner for 2 nights, that's one thing, but this is a 5-day meal prep. I can have chicken for 5 days a week, but I can't have shrimp 5 days a week. Personally, but shrimp is my favorite line for at least a night or 2. Okay, cool. This is a super heavy mini skillet I just found. We're gonna turn that on. Fry these eggs Yes, you do. Saves money, saves time. You can just choose when you're going to eat. I think for me, I've just been doing it where I have it Monday through Thursday, and then sometimes I'll buy food on Friday. Like I'll treat myself to takeout, but lately I've been making food for Friday too. Add a little bit more soy sauce. A little bit and I'm adding a lot. Maybe just a little bit more moisture. Drop of sesame. Okay, period. Now that I turn the heat up, you're gonna add more to like let it really get through penetrate through the more softer version of itself, if that makes sense. If you guys haven't watched my new video already, watch my most recent upload, my edited video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thumb up the video. Support your girl. I might make some of that this weekend and add the deer sausage my brother just sent me. Deer sausage? Interesting. Did he like mail it to you or something? Okay, this should be hot now. I was totally forgetting about this skillet over here. Alright, let's practice. I just dropped an egg. Wait, unless I cracked that one. Yeah, because don't do it, kitty. No. I had to. Shut up, new man. You laughing. Because it started coughing and it hurt, so I was like, stop it. Good thing it wasn't my last egg, huh? That's, oh. This is your guys' hometown. I forgot how everything sticks in a cast iron skillet. That's really bad. Gonna really scrape this bad boy. Just rinse down. I don't use cast iron skillets that much, not as much as I used to. I don't think that's going to be 3 eggs, but that's not enough egg. guys, but I like to scramble my eggs straight into the skillet because it makes it look so much prettier. Like some people put it in the bowl. Like that's how I was taught to do it. But as I started cooking on my own, I realized that the texture of the egg tastes better to me when I just crack it in the skillet and scramble it inside the skillet. How do you guys make your eggs? Oh, that's a good point. An animal that doesn't eat another animal probably is less parasites in their body, yeah. What do chicken eat? Do chicken eat, they just eat seeds, don't they? Look how pretty those eggs are. That's hot. We're gonna put it inside of fried rice. Which came first? The chicken, of course. Mama chicken. Why? Because Mama has eggs inside of her. We used to raise chickens, some chickens will eat anything. Really? I didn't know that. You would obviously know that better than me, how they raise chickens, so take your word for it. Okay, now I feel like the color is right of this now. It looks like the seasoning has like seeped into it. It's been a long day and a long week. It's not hot. This honestly could use 4 eggs, but whatever. We're going to just leave it at this. Alright, y'all, this is the final product. A lot of food. It is a lot of food. But I'm having this for 5 days for lunch, and then, or this might be dinner, I'll decide. I might make this dinner, and then I'm going to do a taco salad. So I'm trying to decide if I want to do the taco salad for lunch, or the taco salad for dinner, and then the cauliflower for lunch or dinner. So maybe I'll interchange it, just because I can. I might start paying for a meal prep service, honestly. She got 4 or 5 mouths to feed, her plus 4 kids. We're all touched. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Nothing wrong with anybody who got that many kids, but I can't even imagine that right now. It's crazy. Taste test. You guys first. Some egg on it, you can see. That's a hit. Best I've ever done it. I might offer some of this to my dad. I would say my mom, but she doesn't eat chicken, so. Okay, Marion. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna start dipping up this fried rice. Looks like Panda Express. Good. That is the plan. We got Panda Express at home. We got Panda Express at home, okay? Why doesn't your mom eat chicken? Because, she's just been vegetarian for a long time. She even went vegan for a while, but now sometimes she'll eat, eggs and dairy sometimes. But yeah, she's been vegetarian for like, God, 30 years now. When I drop that egg on the ground. Alright, y'all, so we're gonna start plating some of this. So my goal is to have 2 days in the refrigerator because, well, I don't want it to go bad. So that'll be like Thursday, excuse me, Monday. And this will be like, this will be Tuesday. Okay. And you know, I'll do 3 days in the refrigerator and then 2 days in the freezer. This is Wednesday. I will be honest, I kind of eat a lot of it because the cauliflower rice is filling, but it's not as filling as rice, so I kind of eat a lot in order to feel full. All of that will like be since the 90s exactly. She's not new to this, she's true to this. For some people, being vegetarian is a trend, but for her, it's a lifestyle, baby. So this is gonna go in the freezer. Okay. Kind of messy. And then I'm gonna make some. I'm just gonna make some ground turkey right now, and it's gonna be for taco salad. And I'm gonna just put some beans and corn in a pot, and have taco salad. I'm not gonna plate any of it. I'm just gonna. So that my taco salad will be for dinner. Okay, so these are going in the freezer. Okay. And we're gonna lid these. This is gonna go in the fridge. welcome back. Thank you, young ninja. You're so sweet. I appreciate that. If I have kids, I will do my best to raise them to the best of my abilities. And just pray that they listen. That's all our parents say they can do. Rear is the best they can and just pray that we listen. You know what I'm saying, man? Good night, Whitney. All right. We're going to clean this up, and then we're going to just make the taco salad. We're going to call it a night after this, because it's already 8:43, and I'm getting a little tired. I need a wife so you can have a healthy meal all week long. Why don't you just order meal prep? Well, until you get a wife. But you know those meal prep services, they're pricey. That's honestly why I just do it myself. But before, I was spending so much money on Uber Eats, I could have been paying for meal prep. Like the meal prep service. Thank you, Ninja. Alright, we're cleaning up this. We're cleaning up because it's getting crazy. Y'all see this? Y'all see this stuff? Y'all see this stuff? Tell me you see this stuff. Tell me you see it. Tell me you see it. Then we have to get a knife to get this meat out. Okay, we're gonna do the rest later. This is good for now. Gotta get a little vacuum. This is gonna be my dinner. I'm gonna have fish and mashed potatoes, salmon and mashed potatoes for later. I'm tired. I'm not physically tired. I'm just like a little wound up. So I'm really looking forward to a bubble bath I'm gonna take after all of this. I'll light the candle. so I'm just gonna assemble. I'm just gonna make the taco salad in bulk and then just assemble everything at dinner. Yeah. It shouldn't take too long. I'm just gonna put like a bed of salad, throw the meat on top, and then have corn and the beans, avocado, salsa. Boom, boom, bam, boom. Tell him he's kind. Hi, Carolina girl. Hi, Ninja. I didn't even know this. Thanks, girl. Alright, taco meat, beans, corn. The sides are in the fridge. Oh, it's easy. That's that. Hi, Dakota. Thanks. Thank you. Tell them how terrible the thing was last time. How everything kept falling apart when I was trying to go live and I was meal prepping. It was like the stars did not want me to be live. They were like, pack it up. Pack it up. Alright, let's get started. Oh wait, I have to wash this first. It wasn't the best stream. I was trying my hardest though, wasn't I? Okay, let's wash these real fast, y'all. Wanna watch me wash the dishes? Yeah, I'm 5'7". I look shorter. That's probably the height of my tripod. The height of my tripod is lower than I am, so. I'm even wearing like platform house shoes. I should look a little taller. I'm gonna do these dishes real fast before I start cooking. Almost done. You guys, I have a pretty early morning tomorrow morning because I'm hosting like a Toastmasters event. Like I'm the MC, the host, the Toastmasters. I'm looking forward to it, but I definitely want to make sure that I decompress before I wake up early on Saturday and go do that. So, as mentioned, I'm taking that bubble bath, okay? Take a shot of prune juice. I will. I guess since I'm 6'2", I'd be thinking everybody on camera is tall. Oh, I see. 6'2". One thing I hate is cleaning eggs out of a cast iron skillet. Not fun. Meow meow. Heavy and it's so small. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta use a can opener. Oh, my wrists are tired. Man, if my mom sees me washing dishes like that, is that a good thing or bad? Would she have liked it? I would assume so. I'm gonna keep this bowl out because I'm gonna put my salmon and my mashed potatoes in here for dinner. Just heat it up. Let me stop. I need to save my energy. You were exhausted. I am. It's just sometimes, you know, you have those little bursts of energy. You're like, ugh. Alright, y'all. No more games. We're finishing everything. Okay. My juicer. It's over there in the corner. Truthfully, I haven't used it in a long time. Don't judge me. Alright, y'all, we got this ground turkey on deck. I just put a little bit of oil on the stove. All the pots are clean again. Alright, so all I have to do is just put these two things, the ground turkey, the beans in the corner, and go together in the pot. I'm going to put those two things in these things, and I'll wash those out. We're done. That's it. That's how I'll be motivating myself. Okay, I just got to do this, and that, and done. This, done. start juicing to get along because I'm putting on weight. Oh my god. Here I was thinking I was losing weight. I think I kind of am in my legs. It's hot. Thanks, Noodle Man. This is this new method I'm trying. I'm doing my laundry tonight. I'm meal prepping tonight. So I won't have anything to do this weekend. I'm excited. I'm listening to you cook, Pika. I'm driving. Where are you going, Nicole? It's happy weight. It is. It's happy weight. It's all types of weight. It's life weight. But I've been playing soccer again. You guys haven't seen me playing soccer. Next time I'm gonna bring my camera so you guys can watch me play. That would be tight. But I wouldn't be yeah, I'd come in like, cause how it works is like there's subs. So like I'll play for 5 minutes and then come out for 5 minutes. And so I come back and be like, hey guys. I'm gonna bring you guys next time. So yeah, I started playing soccer again. And I'm definitely trying to get back in the gym a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna get just you know, tone it down a little bit. You guys, I'm gonna be this year. I mean, I'm still young. I still got it. Be very clear, but crazy. Time flies. When you're having fun. I mean, time flies regardless. You might as well have fun. That's really what it is. Rob, what? Co-worker boyfriend's getting a big together. Ew, at my place? No. There is nobody that. I try to be friendly with some of the guys, but they're like scared and nervous. And I don't know. Maybe they just never been so close to a black girl before. I don't even know. You look young. Thanks. It's because I am young. Don't be silly, little man. I am young. Just kidding. I know what you mean. I look younger than what I am. Alright, we're doing this. Watch the takeoff. I'm off the calendar this year. What does that mean? Do your Googles? Okay. I'll look that up. This isn't mincing very well. I'm not figuring what's going on here. I haven't made ground anything in a really long time, so it's kind of being a hater. I don't understand. about that. Oh, let it brown more. Okay, you're right. Oh my god, what's going on? I told you I haven't made brown anything in forever. I think, yeah, you're right. I gotta let it brown and then I'll chop it up. So while that's browning and getting more melanated, I am going to use this to open. Oh, wait. Big brain. Oh, stop playing. Stop playing. Super sweet corn. We're going to strain this a little bit. Corn is fire. Like, stop sleeping on canned corn. Like, it's good. You know? Just choking on this a little bit. Oh my god, Dakota, you were right. Okay, good. Do I look a square with the sweater on my waist? My neck. My neck, my back, my neck and my back. Now we're gonna don't judge me, look at me. Stop looking at me. Distracted. Hi, Carolina girl. I put some steam in mine, so still it's gonna cook more thoroughly. Oh, like you put like a lid on top of it? Yo, I made some chicken tortilla soup a week and a half ago. Oh my god, it was amazing. Next time I'm going to go live every time I meal prep, just because who doesn't like to talk about food? But I feel like I need better equipment though. Like I need better filming equipment. I was on Amazon. If you guys want to give me Rob, you're funny. Because I would be that person. Anyway, I saw some tripods that you can like clip to the counter and like let it hang over your stove, especially for food content creators, so that you can see what's going on better. I really want to do like what I eat in a week, what I eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All right, I'm doing this. We're keeping it simple, temple. Call it was complex enough. The cauliflower fiber eggs. It wasn't complex, it just had a lot more ingredients, but we're gonna keep this real simple. Although I think I do want to add some bell pepper. This is sliding off the eye. Make sure this doesn't slide off the stove. Anyway, so if you guys want to give me one of those tripods that like clip to the thing, like want to gift me, you can. Just saying, Valentine's Day's around the corner, so you know, just throwing that there. I'm still thinking about burning that corn. I don't want to be that person, so try not to. The heat down. Add some fruit juice. Gross. You know, man, you've been thinking about that prune juice. Go get you a bottle, because you've been on that prune juice all night. In my cash app. How do you do that again? Oh, wait, no. I didn't do it. Laxative with. Do you have an Amazon cart store to put in your cart, something like I see others do? I don't. I should, shouldn't I? First, turn this down. We're getting there. You know, I feel like bell pepper is more for spaghetti, so I'm not going to do bell pepper in this. I still have. Turn that super duper down. I need to figure out. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Wait, I just need to know how to do this. I forgot. Oh, here it is. Wait, what is it? Pretty sure that's what it is. Why you're not monetized? So I just got an email actually saying that one of my videos is using a song that is. So when I first put the video on the song, it was copyright free, and then 4 years later, I'm getting an email saying that hey, the person who made that song now is like making money on, like they have copyright rights to it now. So that's what can happen, and so they said that video is no longer eligible for monetization. And I'm like, oh my god, like that video was 4 years ago. So I just have to go back and make sure that I don't have a bunch of stuff that I got 2 emails like that. So I gotta go back and take that music out. It's a whole thing. But I also need to reach the watch hours. So the more I post, hopefully the more my community that likes the stuff I talk about will show up, you know? Oh, is this like in the middle of the... Can you guys see my face? Oh, whether or not you're gonna cash at me or not. That's the question. I'm pretty sure this is done, so we're gonna go with this. Is it like in the middle of the screen? It's like blocking the face and stuff. Smells good. Mmm. That's good. Okay, we're gonna wash that. Thanks, Marcus. How about this? What's a better way for me to do that? Okay, well, you guys have my Cash App now. So if you want to bless me with whatever you feel inclined to bless me with, I would appreciate that. I'm gonna get better content, better devices so I can, so like when you guys are live now, like you can see what I'm doing better when I make food. It's just gonna be more professional. And this for you guys. It's all for you. And also remember not to sing music that's copywritten. Do you guys have a, you guys have the electronic can opener, or are you still twisting stuff like me? Sometimes I finish doing it with this. Nice and dangerous, you know? Okay, so this, I like to keep all the juice in there. Well, not really, not all the way. Okay, just a little bit. Black beans. Robbie burnt pizza in the microwave. You're gonna go to. Dang, your mom opened every can with the knife? That's crazy. Sometimes it skips around the circle, so I have to kind of like get the, like just like a little inch. Let's get the rest of the knife. Alright, y'all. So I'm gonna put that in the container, that rice, what do you call that? Beans and corn. And then I'm gonna wash the pot. And then I'm gonna make overnight oats, which I usually like to make like the day before work, because oats, almond milk, yogurt, that stuff can get soggy. So I'm not gonna do that tonight because it's gonna be sitting in the fridge for too long. So I'm gonna make, that takes like 10 minutes. So I'm gonna do that on maybe Sunday. So we're pretty much done. Just gotta wash this pot, let this finish, and then wash this pot in the skillet. I'm done. Love this for me. We have lunch and dinner done for the week. Yeah, and then I'll make breakfast for the week on Sunday, which takes 10 minutes. I think the trick for me is portion control. If I want to see like results, I have to. I'm eating fairly healthy. This is pretty low calorie stuff. Not too much sugar. You know, protein, beans, chicken, my greens. Egg has protein in it. So like I'm getting my protein. I just need to watch my portions. Make a little bit of a calorie deficit, you know? Once I do that, I'll be looking real. Like that. That's how I'm looking. Alright, we're gonna let that sit for another couple of minutes. Time to clean up. And we are pretty much done, y'all. This is what I'm gonna do every Friday. Seasonings. I'm gonna take a bath first and then I'm gonna have dinner, I think. I'm too wound up to eat. I need to like decompress first. Yeah, y'all. My taco salad's gonna have avocado. We're gonna save that for when I actually eat it on Monday night. Avocado. It's an avocado. You guys see that video of that little boy who gets like an avocado wrapped up in a gift, and he opens it on Christmas? Like, it was like this trend that parents were doing to like wrap up a fruit for their kids and see how the kids respond. And the little boy goes, "It's an avocado. Thanks." He was so cute. It's an avocado. He said it's so cute. Oh my god, he's so precious. Thanks. Yeah, you saw that one. I eat avocados by themselves. Me too. Don't play. Cut it in half. Get a spoon, some salt, pepper. Do you have a dishwasher? Yes, I never use it. I didn't grow up with a dishwasher. That's why you see me wash all dishes by hand. used to watch that love show we used to talk about. What love show? Love Island? I never watched a love show. Oh, I did. I was talking about Love Island for a little bit, but that's only because it was like the talk of the town this past summer. And I didn't even finish the season. I was losing brain cells. It's literally just people making out with each other. Like I was literally losing brain cells. I think this is ready, y'all. The bean to corn ratio is perfection, if you ask me. Show with the boy with autism. Oh, the fact that you call it there's only one boy with autism. Child, I don't know what you're talking about. There was a show where everybody had autism and they were kind of showing how people with autism date. That was really cute. It's very authentic. I love that show. The reason I liked it is because people with autism, they wear their heart on their sleeve and their emotions are so genuine, like a child. Whereas those of us who don't have it, we're worried about how we're being perceived and like we don't want to be taken advantage of. We don't want to seem like we like the person, but the people with autism, they were like, wow, he's amazing. The guys were like, Georgie, do you think we could kiss? The genuity of it all. You know what? What if I started being like that? What if I just stopped caring about what guys think? Just be like, wow, you are so handsome. And really mean it. Like, can you imagine his response? Might as well. Whoop-de-doo. Oh, why are you saying whoop-de-doo? What would you do if a girl came up, a woman just like was wearing her heart on her sleeve for you? Like, we don't really see that much these days anymore. That's my point. I'm gonna keep the almond milk here for tomorrow's overnight oats, or Sunday's overnight oats. Last thing we're gonna do is wash this pot. No, you're right. I'm not going to. Yeah, I told you guys the stories. And that's another thing. That's another reason why I can't wear my heart on my sleeve, because they're crazy. They are insane. So like, wow. If I say that, they'll probably think we're gonna get married next week, and I think people just need to learn how to regulate emotions better. That's the problem today, you know. And I'm people, I'm human, so it's like, I don't know what's gotten into us. We're having a hard time regulating our emotions when it comes to romance and dealing with people, and just like regulating our own feelings. It never used to be this complicated, you know. How many dates before you should try to kiss her? That's a good question, Nicole. It depends. It depends. I would say, well, I'm kind of old school. Okay, I'm gonna give you the answer without all the disclaimers, right? About all my thoughts in between. I think for me, 3. Right, because if we made it after the first one, we're enjoying each other. It's like, okay, we're gonna go on the second one, and then on the second one, mind you, I've never done it on 3. I've usually done it on like 5 or 6. But I feel like now, if I'm really like, it seems like the vibes are right. I feel like 3 to 5. But I usually never first date. Now, I never do it on the first date. Unless I'm just like so drawn to him. I'm like, wow, he's so cool. Like, I feel like so comfortable with him. But I haven't had that feeling in a while. Mind you, if it's someone I already know and we've never gone on a date before, that's different. But if it's someone I'm literally just meeting for the first time, I can't see myself doing that on the first date. That's weird. You know, there's people that you know in your life, and you finally kind of get the courage to ask someone on a date. That's different, you know. So it's another thing to just like meet a stranger online or something, and then, you know what I mean? That's weird. That dude that left me at the party and then reappeared to see if you were with another dude after you left. Rob, what are you talking about? You have better memory than I do. I'm trying to think, but who you think you're referring to? Sorry guys, this is not appropriate. I'm not recording about this. Oh god. I'm gonna book a massage next week. I kiss goodnight should happen at the end of every day. Well, here's the thing. I grew up very old school, and I remember when I went on like the 3rd date with this guy, And he was like so surprised that I didn't try to give him a kiss. It was like, but I never kiss guys on dates ever. I don't even like kissing them. Anyway, we're getting TMI. TMI. Anyway, where was I? Wait, you have stalkers. You know, man, you've been saying wait all night. Wait, you have dishwasher? Wait, you have stalkers? Wait, is that almond milk? I'm just teasing you. I don't know what story Rob's talking about, for being honest. I don't even know. I don't know what he's talking about. Maybe that was a... Maybe that was a... I could have been talking about a story from a long time ago. Alright, sorry, hold on. Ooh. Oh my god. Yep, I'm still live. I was cooking the whole time. My thing is like, why stop, you know? Why stop if I'm cooking the whole time? Oh my god. You guys. Been up since 6 a.m. Oh, the party in my... That's right. Dang, you guys have good memory. He wouldn't be considered a stalker. I would consider him someone with a really big ego. He doesn't stalk me, but I was just disappointed in his behavior because I didn't realize that he was that way. And I actually kind of thought he would be someone cool to talk to. Like, he's an interesting person, you know. Anyway, I just was like, wow, I didn't realize, which lets me realize, like, kind of what I was saying before, like, we got to get better at regulating our emotions. And I don't want to generalize, but I think a lot of guys are having issues with that. Like, all I did was walk over to a table and get some food on my plate, and somebody else was at the table, like another neighbor of mine who happened to be a guy. And all I did was go over there and put some food on my plate and chit chat with the person standing right next to me. And he just got really jealous. I just thought, and honestly, like, I'm gonna be vulnerable for a second. I have to realize that that's his problem, because sometimes I will like take on that energy and be like, oh no, like, what did I do wrong, and think I can't talk to people. Like, we're not in a relationship, you're my neighbor. So I'll kind of like walk on eggshells to make sure I don't make that person upset. But I'm just like, wait, what? No. He's got to regulate his emotions. Like, that's not my problem, you know? We're all responsible for that. And I think the more we take responsibility for that, the better we'll be. But that's not the first time that's happened. I'm noticing some guys, they get jealous really quickly. How many pillows on your bed? 1, 2, just 3. This is my...
it's not me changing myself, it is me trying to protect their feelings. But it's like putting on a responsibility that I realize I don't need to put on. I'm being like overly empathic, but the only person I would do that for is someone that I agree to be in a committed relationship. But even then, me talking to another human being that happens to be male, like I could understand it triggering just a little bit of jealousy, but to trigger that much jealousy, to me, it's just it's lack of emotional regulation. It's kind of what I was saying. And I think for me, when I see that inability to do that, it makes me realize I can't be in a relationship with that person because like I'm always going to respect the person I'm with and I'd expect them to do the same, but I cannot have people jealous so quickly. Like even in a talking stage, that's crazy. The moral of the story is never flirt with other guys when you have a stalker male friend. Yeah, I don't know if I consider him a stalker, but you guys, I'm exhausted. Why do you think the feeling of being overly empathic comes to you? Because I'm naturally that way. But I've had to kind of undo that. Empathic people are just people who feel more, and that's not something that, I mean, there's probably some people pleasing energy in there, but I think empaths are born. Am I invisible? Have you been putting something in the chat, Dakota? Because I haven't seen anything. You know, I always respond to everybody's chats, especially if I see them. For some reason, the chat doesn't always put in your people's comments, and so you think I'm skipping over you, but I'm not. I just don't see it. One thing I realize is that there's nothing wrong with being jealous, but it can't be to the point of you not being able to handle yourself. Like what Rob was talking about, that guy, him and I were chatting at the party, just a quick recap. Him and I were chatting at the party and like I was asking him some deep questions, like getting really inquisitive. Him and I were having a great chat. Um, and then again, I got up, went over to the table with the food on it, put some food on my plate, ended up chatting like 15 seconds with this person at the table. And then I walked back over to sit down, and when I sat down, his whole energy changed. I was like, oh, what just happened? I sat right back down next to him, and his whole energy changed. I'm like, that is just too jealous. I can't. What's your question? Okay, so holding hands first. Holding hands. That's very wholesome. How do I handle jealousy within myself? Well, I have to ask myself, what story am I telling myself about the situation? I've been asking myself that question a lot. What story am I telling myself? Like anytime there's an emotion I feel and it has something to do with people that I don't even know, or something triggers me, I have to say, what story am I telling myself right now? As in, what narrative am I keeping true in my head? Oh, only these type of people get this. Oh, only this. Oh, only that. Or this always happens to me. Like, what story am I telling myself? And you have to sit with that. And is that person responsible for that, or is that something I'm responsible for? The reason you do these things, you do that for the sake of yourself. You're not doing this for anybody else. You're doing it for your own sanity. So that's how I handle any jealousy within myself. If I'm talking to somebody and we're not even committed yet, I ask myself, is that person's responsibility to do X, Y, and Z? Oh yeah, welcome back. No drinky poos tonight. H2O. But it's not necessarily changing the story, it's asking yourself if the story I'm telling myself is true or not. Sometimes the stories we tell ourselves is because we tend to remember negative things more than the positive. So for example, I used to go out to networking events all the time, and I used to come back and tell like my mom or whoever else like how people were acting weird and crazy and all that stuff, and they were. But then I would forget about all the other positive interactions I had that same night. And I'm like, why do I come back and specifically focus on all the ones that didn't go right instead of thinking about all of the either contacts I made or the fun laughs I had or how beautiful the venue was? Like, there's so many other things that went good. So I also think about interactions with like when it comes to dating. I'm like, okay, why do I focus on this when I've had so many other positive interactions? So the story you tell yourself is usually something that happened to you like twice, maybe 3 times, and you make it your truth. But then if you really stop and think about it or remember, you can recall that there were actually a lot more or even just as much positive things that happened to you or for you as the not so favorable ones as well. But we tend to focus on, so that can cause jealousy, that can cause wrong stories you tell yourself. Do those contacts invite you to parties? Sometimes to different events, yeah. Dwelling on the negative only creates more negative situations in the future. Facts. And it's such a disservice. The story we tell ourselves, you might as well make it a good one, because it's gonna come true either way. I guess you can say that, Armani. I guess you can say that. But I have to feel the emotions first in order for me to analyze it. Like, why do I feel this way? I don't like this feeling. It usually comes from something like, I don't like this feeling. So let's figure out where it's coming from. Can you imagine if we asked ourselves that? I don't like this feeling. Let me figure out where it's coming from. That's taking responsibility. Let's say you see a couple out and you're jealous. And it triggers something inside of you. They're not doing it. You don't even know them. They don't know you, you don't know them. What are you mad at them for? Like, they didn't do nothing to you. So the question is, what story are you telling yourself about that? You can't have love? Oh no, why not? Says who? Only these people get that. Says who? Only, like, I know I did, Armani. Do you know why? Because once upon a time, I used to think the same thing. I used to look at couples and be like, why this is not. Then I thought, yo, first of all, that couple did absolutely nothing to me. Number one. Number two, why can't I have that? Why not me? So when I take that approach, I'm happy for people when I see them together now. Being single is amazing in my opinion. Being single is amazing. It is. It's great. Anyway, y'all, we cooked, we preached. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm still gonna take this bath though. Oh, but before I do that, so instead of jealousy, seeing what you want. What? Instead of jealousy, seeing what you want out of life and other people fuels your batteries. Seeing what you want of life and other people fuels your batteries. My thing is that there's a saying. Maybe Rob, you can relate to this because you were just talking about the Bible earlier. Is that they say God is no respecter of persons, and that's a really powerful line or scripture, because it's pretty much saying that if someone else can have something, if God is no respecter of persons, that means anybody can have anything they want. But since we're in the Matrix, we fall privy to all these rules about only these people can have that, only they can have that. No, God is no respecter of persons. So that means instead of being mad at somebody for something, you're pretty much telling yourself, I can't have that. Okay, well, you're literally going against the law. That's on you. That's on me if I do that, you know? So you might as well be happy for somebody, because the energy you put out, you're telling the universe or God, I can have that too. And you can, because God is no respecter of persons. It doesn't matter. And that's why people who think, oh, that person's not attractive enough to get this person or that person, says who? They can have whatever they believe they're worthy of. You can have whatever you believe you're worthy of. Rob, what are you on right now? That's almost. You sound like you're speaking from experience. You guys, I need to wind down. I have to be somewhere by 8:30 tomorrow, and I just wanted to sleep in. I'm gonna stop saying yes to things. I only date angels. I don't find anything wrong with it. Well, if you want my opinion, Rob, I think women are only doing what men have been doing forever. I think women are just now starting to date like how men have been dating. And I don't mean to make this a whole gender thing, but dating was a man's game. But now I feel like it's leveled out because women are like, wait, hold on a minute. Maybe I've been doing this wrong. What are you talking about, Rob? I don't have male friends. I've realized that all the men that I talk to, I know that they like me. What did I say on mine? I already forgot. What did I say to make you say that? I thought you didn't have friends at all. Um, I would say just the people that I sometimes hang out with. I wouldn't call them my friends. My neighbors or some of my other colleagues in different spaces. Like, all of these guys have expressed some interest in me at one point or another. So, I don't call them my friends. Well, I'm your friend and I couldn't like you. I haven't met you to feel your vibe. Have you been traveling lately, my friend? Oh, you guys are all calling me friend now. You guys are funny. So, what do you consider all of the male friends you have that want relations with you? I consider them colleagues. What would you consider a friend and take it expressing interest in you would extinguish a friendship? And I take it expressing interest in you would extinguish a friendship. It wouldn't extinguish it. I just think if people are mature about it, then I could say, hey, either yay or nay. But it's going to be up to him how he moves after that. I told you guys, there was a guy in my on my complex who wanted to go on a date, and I just said, hey, like, you know, you're a handsome guy and everything, but I tend to not date people in my complex because if things don't work out, then it's gonna be really awkward. Like we want our place of dwelling to be a peaceful place, and he didn't take that very well. So it let me know that my decision was right because every time I saw him after that, he was like low key, he had a chip on his shoulder, and I was like, dude, you're literally proving why I'm not dating you. And it was just so funny how you couldn't even see that. I'm like, oh my god. Me telling you, hey, like, well, here's the thing. Here's what he did. He asked me out in front of his grandparents. And I was like, whoa, I didn't want to reject him in front of his grandparents. Maybe they were his parents. I don't even know. But he was, you know, he was a handsome guy. But I was just like, no. Needleman thinks it's funny. He thinks Needleman. Anyway, y'all, it's time for a bath. Yes, a bath. I think it was Noodle. Yeah, I'm so tired. I hate to say it, but I feel like I haven't even, like, I mean, it feels like my body is exhausted. Like, Poor mommy. Oh my god. Okay, the bath is gonna help me wind down. I'm gonna get up at 7. Do you have an early morning tomorrow, Dakota? Or you get to sleep in? I'm gonna take a Alka-Seltzer because I feel like my body is exhausted and I wanna stay healthy. You know? You call them colleagues and I call them some of your stalkers. Alright, y'all, let's figure out what I'm gonna wear as an MC tomorrow. I might just keep it simple. I could just match the picture on the flyer. That would be wise. Where's my blazer? Alright, we're gonna do a black dress and a blazer. We're calling it a day. Keeping it simple, dimple. This is exactly what I'm wearing in the flyer. Because I'm on the flyer. We're gonna do this. Can you guys see this? It's simple. Whatever. We're doing it. Can't go wrong with a blazer and a black dress. Okay. We're also gonna do. We're gonna do these shoes. Gonna pack these flats. I'm just gonna bring my entire backpack. Capiche, capiche. This is the easy peasy thing to do. You better act right 2 seconds of being out the door. Said I won't be with you officially anymore. You Ooh, child. I can't wear the same outfit as the flyer. Why not? Wouldn't it look more official? Like, oh, that's her. That's how people establish branding, you know? Like some people who are redheads, they show up redheads everywhere they go because they want you to remember them. It's part of the brand. Thanks, Dakota. Otherwise, it's false advertising. Trump is orange. No, what are you talking about? How many males try to flirt tomorrow? Child, I don't know. I'm gonna think about that. I'm trying to figure out. I don't think about is going to bed after this bath. I'm taking this young Alka-Seltzer. I'm staying healthy. You hear me? Healthy. Okay. I'm getting crazy. All right. Those aren't males flirting with her. They are called colleagues. Rob, oh my God. You are just ridiculous. It's 10, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna be in bed by 10:45. It's kind of messy in here. Oops. This bathroom is that when I turn the lights on, the fan is connected to it's getting kind of hot. Taking us here. I'm not gonna get in the bath. But I am gonna light some candles. I really need this bath. It's calm down. But I gotta make sure the water's not too hot because last time I almost passed out. Oh, sorry guys. going live tomorrow. We'll see. Since I've done everything today, I might go live tomorrow. Like, I did everything I need to do for the week today. So we'll see how long I keep this up. This can get kind of overwhelming. I don't know if I can do this every Friday. Just gotta get used to it. What would be better is if I didn't have to get up early tomorrow. So that's probably the real issue here. This is the real problem. Oh shit. My event is over at 1:30, so yes. Got your Epsom salt. That's what I need. I don't have any right now. Just my trash. Oh god. It's getting hot in there, so I'm gonna wait till that fills up and then I'm gonna go. Anyway. But yeah, I'm happy for you, Rob. I hope that what we talked about works out. But I will probably be I could probably go live tomorrow, but no promises. Maybe Sunday. You just peep the LinkedIn jacket. Oh yeah. This was once upon a time. Many moons ago. And my sister made that happen. That was all because of her. All because of her. She worked hard, got in there, and made connections, and let me in there. And just so you guys know, if you ever wonder how people start working for these big tech companies, it's because they know people. It is the only reason. Very few people get in there on sheer luck alone. Very few. Please know that. Please know that. So if you're like, oh my god, they work for this company and that company, they're so cool. They knew somebody. That's how I got in. Good job. Yeah, it was a good job. Remote job, paid well. It was a contract though. But the people in there. Anyway, we won't talk about the past. You sure you won't get jealous, Rob? Otherwise, why would you suggest something like that? Just kidding. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna call it because I need to just decompress, get my thoughts together. I wanted to show you guys the bath. Like the final product, but I'll just take a picture. Alright y'all, thanks for rocking with me for this long. I appreciate it. It's been a minute. I'd like to see you guys, my regulars. You guys are my regulars. I appreciate you guys. Alright, happy Venus Day. Hope you have a nice night, and thank you for tuning in. We're sure you wanted to show us. We've seen plenty today. Yes. Thanks, Armani. You too. Alright guys, I'll see you guys next time. Thumb up the video if you haven't, and watch my most recent video, please. Support your girl. Yeah, it's in my uploaded section, the videos tab, most up. Oh my god, I can't even think. Most recent upload. And I'll probably upload another video on Sunday. Okay. Good night.